Hey guys, welcome back. I picked up this antique vintage sideboard on the side of the road. It was just left out there and I thought I could save it. This video is part of the EEKO challenge. This challenge is hosted by Mara over at Borderline Furniture RX. I'm going to start off by using this eco-friendly stripper. It's called Smart Strip, and it is a really great product to use if you are eco-friendly, if you're sensitive to smells. It virtually has no smell. It's great that it's more like a paste than some of the chemical strippers that I've used in the past that are really like goopy and runny. This stuff is great to apply vertically. And it is also just water cleanup, so you don't have to use more chemicals to remove your stripper. And then I'm getting a second use out of plastic grocery bags, and I'm using these to cover my stripper. It's important not to let this dry before you remove it. You want to make sure it stays wet. So applying these plastic grocery bags just keeps the product wet. And I'm making sure to apply any stamped or printed areas face up, as I don't want to apply that into the stripper because it could transfer into the wood. I had to make some repairs, and on the drawers the sides were starting to disconnect from the front, so I'm just using my favorite wood glue. This is the Gorilla brand, and I'm just going to squish this wood glue into the dovetail joints, and then I'm going to use some ratchet straps to tighten everything and let that glue dry overnight. After about 20 minutes of letting the stripper sit, I removed it with a metal scraper. To clean the excess stripper, I used soap, water, and a steel wool scrubby pad. In the areas that I need to hand sand, I reuse old sandpaper and I fold it in half to get in all the cracks and crevices. Check out these scary ghost fingerprints on the inside. Could this piece be haunted? To remove all the excess dust and debris, I'm using mineral spirits and an old sock. There was a water stain on the top, so I'm using a household product called Barkeeper's Friend, which has oxalic acid as one of the main ingredients in this product, and I'm kind of making a paste over top of this watermark to try and remove it. I'm going for a dark academia industrial moody aesthetic for this piece, so I'm going to be doing a black wash. I'm using Rust-Oleum brand milk paint, and I am spraying water and misting my whole entire surface and getting it wet, and then applying my paint and spreading it out super thin onto the wood surface. I'm doing my best to go with the grain of the wood and to keep my brush strokes straight. I did a second paint wash to darken everything a bit. With a sponge applicator, I applied clear matte polyacrylic. I did a very light stenciling on the sides and on the insets on the doors on the front. I used some metallic glaze on the trim areas and in the corners on the doors. Off camera, I added some brown antiquing wax to the drawer fronts, and then finally it's time to put the drawer pulls back on. I used Howard's Restore Finish in the color called Dark Walnut to revive the insides of the doors as well as the shelves on the inside of the sideboard. And now let's have a quick look at the before we see the final reveal. I want to thank Mara for hosting this challenge. And don't forget to check out the playlist. I will have that linked below as well as on the end screen. And here it is. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Please remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and if you found inspiration from it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye.